Hey guys, we are back with another whiteboard training, and I am super excited again for this training. As you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be talking about the biggest AI mistakes small business owners are making right now. So, hopefully, this information will be valuable to you. Thank you guys to all of you who have been tuning in, who are tuning in to today's video. One of the biggest, I would say the biggest mistake right now that small business owners are making when it comes to using AI is thinking that using it to create social media content with whether you're using ChatGPT or Claude, whichever platform you're using, if you're creating video content, scripts, captions, whatever, if that's the only way that you are using AI right now, you are missing the what I would say is the biggest opportunity for you to make money. We talk about making money, not getting attention. And I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. But so there are two types of businesses that are creating or are using AI right now. And so you're either using it to create content, you're missing the biggest opportunity. So over here, you're using it to create content, or on this side of the field, you're using it to design and perform business systems. These are the two main ways that small businesses are using AI right now. And if you're falling into this category right here, you're missing the biggest opportunity for you to generate money right now. Why is that? Because creating more content alone is not going to generate you more money. Now, I've been having this conversation with people. I recently just had this conversation literally like this morning with one of my business associates talking about how, yes, I use AI to help me come up with captions, to help me improve on my content, to help me write emails faster, and even design some things depending on the platform, the software, etc. And we use it for our clients. So we're not saying that using AI to create content is wrong, but we're saying that the way that AI is going to help small business owners just like you scale faster, attract more customers, save time, save money, and build sustainable businesses. When you're using AI, when you're talking about using AI to do that, it's going to come from building, designing, and allowing AI to perform systems, processes inside of your business that help you to remove the bottlenecks. And so today we're going to be talking about the difference between these two, why it's important, how you can start doing this in your business. So I'm super excited to get into that with you guys today. Before I do, it's so much that I want to cover. I'm so super excited. Before I do that, I want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who might not know me. My name is Kiarra Solomon. I am the founder of the Right Click Agency. And for the past 10 years, we've helped small business owners just like you leverage technology to grow their businesses. Today, we help small business owners use AI and automation to build business systems that streamline their marketing, increase the productivity in their processes and their operations, generate them more income, and save them hours and thousands of dollars every month. So if you're not already using, which I'm going to talk about today, my favorite software, you're not already using GoHighLevel, that is the number one software that I recommend that small business owners use to implement these things we're going to talk about today in your business. And if you want to take advantage of a free trial, I have a link below in my description box. If you're already using GoHighLevel, as you guys can see on the board today, we have GoHighLevel Rescue Sessions for just $99 at the time of recording this video. These strategy sessions are on sale. If you know you're not getting the most out of your GoHighLevel, you know you can leverage it to do more, to help you with more, and you want some help getting that stuff done, we're here to help you do that. So make sure you check out all of the links below in our description box and get access to all of that information. There are some other great tools and resources that you can use if you're trying to build systems, if you're trying to leverage AI to build systems in your business. That information is going to be below in the description box as well. So let's talk about it. Because one of the things I think that we have to get clear on is that the purpose of content is to get attention. Right? The purpose of content is to attract people's attention, to let people know you're here, you're available, you want them to come see you, come see your business, come see how you can help them. But systems, the purpose of systems is to help you make money, make more money. If you only have the content in place and you don't have the system in place, there are a couple of things that are going to happen. Number one, the first roadblock that people hit when they focus on building the content and not on building the systems first is that they burn out. Why? This is the number one problem that small business owners are focusing on right now because they're trying to do everything for their business. And when you increase the amount of attention and you increase the amount of customers that you're interacting with, you can't do it all. So you're burning out, you're dropping things through the cracks, stuff is not getting done, the follow up is not the same with every individual. And we'll talk more about how lacking systems impacts business in just a few minutes. But I wanted, this problem is huge because this is the number one problem. If this is the if using AI to design and perform business systems is the biggest opportunity that small business owners are missing right now, if they don't do it, their number one problem is burnout. And so you think the solution is hiring more, creating more, doing more. But this is a concept that I have been challenging, and I'm going to continue to challenge it because it's something that I really feel strongly about. I don't think that the answer is doing more. I think that marketing has been industrialized to the point where we, myself included in the past, have told you guys to create more, to show up in more places, to focus on getting more attention. But that is not what produces sales, and that's not the only factor. I'm not saying it's not necessary. I'm saying it's not even the top factor, not even the top two factor when it comes to generating more income. So if you don't have a system in place, the system allows you to do a couple of things. Number one, it allows you to produce content at a sustainable rate. You know, making 5 videos a day every day. Sometimes in my memories, stuff pops up for like Periscope, or I don't know if you guys remember that platform, or in Clubhouse. That was the one where you could just get on there and talk. You didn't have to show your face on that. But like getting up every day, being camera ready, being on, showing people into your life, that's just, it takes a lot out of a person. I would say that. And me myself, I have for the past few years been suffering from social media burnout. So not only do I see this issue arising in my clients and customers, but I experience it myself in real time in my life. And in yesterday's video, I talked about, the cost of us using AI, using these AI tools. And one of the factors that needs to be brought to the conversation is that there is a cost. There is an economic cost, like you actually pay for the tools, you actually pay to use this stuff. But then there is an environmental cost. There is an impact on our environment when we talk about these data centers. There's also a psychological cost when we talk about the cost of consuming more endless content without filters on an ongoing basis, and what that does to an individual. So I say all that to say, why I am a proponent of using this technology, especially when it comes to small business owners and minority small business owners using it to get a leg up in the digital marketplace. I just, I have to also give you guys a fair warning, right? It's like the warning label. We're understanding that this is at a cost to our environment, to our community, to our mental health, and all of these other things. So we have to use it in an ethical way. And I think the most ethical way, the easiest way, the most beneficial way is to use it to help us perform these digital tasks, these repetitive tasks that need to be handled when you're operating a business, especially if you have a brick and mortar business. You provide services or like home services, professional services to people in a certain area, in a certain region. People are looking for you on Google, people are searching for the products and services that you offer. I think it's going to be important to do this. So, number one, the system allows you to produce content at a sustainable rate. System allow you to produce content at a sustainable rate. You know, um, again, I'm not against using AI to put out more, but I also, want us to take into consideration that sometimes we can reuse the really good content that we already have that hasn't gotten in front of our ideal customer yet. It's their first introduction. And this is where evergreen content becomes so valuable and so important, because I like to use this as an example. I've actually been using this example for years before the use of AI was so big. But like my favorite IKEA commercial is the oldest commercial probably that I know that's been on consistently. And it's when the lady is running out of IKEA and she's like, start the car, start the car. Because the prices were so good, right? So that commercial has been effective for the promotion of IKEA, I would say for at least a decade or more, right? So you don't always have to produce more. Sometimes the content that you already have is really good and it just needs to be repurposed and redistributed. The second thing that AI allows you to do is it allows you to convert leads into customers at a sustainable level. And sustainable meaning that it is sustainable, it allows your business to be sustainable. Let me say it that way. Because you are more likely to have a constant flow of customers when you are consciously, intentionally building relationships with them, nurturing those relationships, building trust, getting them to know your business, getting them to know your performance experience, showing them your reviews, your before and afters, all of that type of stuff. So that's super important. When you don't have a system in place to do that, we talked about that in the previous video. So if you haven't watched the previous video, please go ahead and check that out. But it's so important because um, trust increases speed. There's a book called The Speed of Trust, and he talks about how when trust is high, decisions are made quickly, right? And I use the example like if I was your friend and I came to your house, I'm like your best friend in the whole wide world, and I came to your house and I'm like, hey girl, get in the car. Come on, right now, it's time to go. Get in the car. If you know me, you trust me, you know your best friend, you might ask a couple questions like where we're going, where are we going? But for the most part, you're gonna get in the car. Your mom pulls up, get in the car with me right now. You're like, Mom, what's going on? You're getting in the car. But when trust is low, if a perfect stranger pulls up to you and they're like, get in the car right now, you're not going to get in the car with them, right? Decisions are made slowly. So a lot of times the things that speeds up your conversion is building your online reputation, building trust with people so that they are able to trust that you're the person who can solve their problem. This is the right product or service for me. And then once they take that step and become a customer, the system allows you to keep everybody on track, making sure that you're delivering, um, making sure that you are delivering quality. Let me move my board over a little bit. Making sure that you are delivering a quality product or service, a quality customer experience every time, and that you're not missing any steps. Oh, this person didn't get their agreement, this person didn't get an appointment reminder, whatever it is, you're not missing any steps. And also that at the end of the process, you're asking them for feedback, you're asking them for a review, you're asking them for a referral, you're encouraging to do those things that are going to attract more clients and customers for you. Because it's very important for us to remember that social media marketing is just a microphone, right? Before yesterday, my audio was terrible. I don't know what was going on. I really hope that today that there is better audio with this video, that everything just sounds better. Um, but remember that social media is just a microphone, right? And it's just going to amplify whatever is going on in the back end behind your business. So if you're only focusing on using AI to create content and you don't have the right systems in place, it's going to show everybody that. It's going to show that to people. So I want to break down for you. I'm going to hopefully you guys can grab a screenshot of this or you've been taking notes if you need to, because I'm gonna erase it because I want to show you guys how these three systems work to build that digital ecosystem that you need to be able to run a sustainable business, so that you don't burn out, so that you don't miss out on this opportunity, right? Okay, Kiara, I'm missing out. I'll admit it, right? I'm missing out because I don't have these systems in place and I want to avoid this. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes so that I can make sure that I am covering everything and hitting everything that I want to show you guys. Okay, so system number one, if you don't have that lead success or that lead response system in place, no lead response system in place, you're going to fail to capture contact info for people who are looking for you. So let's say somebody is looking. I have a couple of clients over the years. We've actually worked with a couple of home health care agencies, but right now I have a client who has a home health care agency. And one of the things that we had to solve for her when she first got started was that they were marketing, but they didn't have a lead response system in place. So when people came to the website, they said they were interested. It could take days, however long, for somebody to respond. And if I'm looking for someone to care for my aging loved one or disabled loved one, I'm looking for somebody to help me with this like as soon as possible. So who is this person that's searching for who they're going to go with? The business that already has this up and running. The business that already has this system in place and they're getting an automatic response via email, they're getting a text message, they're setting an appointment, they're doing these things right away. And when you don't have this stuff in place, it's going to hinder your business. It's going to harm you because you're going to lose out on people who are actually looking for the products or services that you have, whether they're coming to you from Google, from Facebook, Instagram, you're running ads, you're on YouTube, you have been advertising in your local bodega, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to make sure that you have a response system in place that is going to get those people to say yes to you or connect with you, because this is just the first step. This is just getting their contact information, getting a conversation in place, starting there. The second part is the trust and sales system. And that trust and sales system is exactly what it sounds like. It's all about building trust and increasing sales. And if you don't have this in place, you're going to fail to convert the people who did connect, who did say, okay, I, I think my dad might need an in-home nursing support, an in-home nurse to help him during his day while I'm at work. But right now, I have to talk to our relatives, talk to my siblings. We have to figure this out. We'll get back to you. And you don't have a follow up system that reaches out to them and follows up. Hey, were you still looking for support? Hey, is there any way we can help you? Here's what our previous customers have to say. Here's some reviews for you to take a look at. Um, I want to build trust with you because you're inviting me into the home of your aging parent to care for them. If you don't have that system in place, you're going to fail to convert people who were interested but not ready. This is essential because, again, most of the time when people find you, depending on the product or service, some people can be converted quickly with a sales call. Some people can get sent, depending on your business, they can get sent right to a checkout page, right to a sales page. In some instances, you're going to have to build a relationship and build trust and also wait for them to just be ready. But you're going to convert more customers over time if you have that system in place. And then the third system is the client success system. And when you don't have a client success system in place, then you have random experiences for all of your clients, and it decreases the chances, it lowers the chances that everybody's going to have, the same exceptional experiences. It also increases the opportunities for things to go wrong, for people to miss appointments, for agreements to not be signed, um, for all types of things that happen. And so we want people to go through our client success system so that we can get 5-star reviews, referrals, and word of mouth. and word of mouth marketing, because that really is the best type of marketing. So, this just creates a pathway where everybody has the same journey, the same experience, and you focus on just delivering an exceptional service or an exceptional product. It takes those manual tasks off of your plate, which take your attention away from doing what you do best. So if you know you need help with these systems and you're ready to get started, if you're not already using GoHighLevel, I recommend GoHighLevel to build all three of these systems and create for you your digital ecosystem, right? Where you manage your marketing, you manage your lead response, you manage your trust and sales, you manage your client success system, all from one platform. You don't have to worry about whether or not it integrates with this, it connects to that, because everything is literally all in one. So the link is in the description box below for you to get access to the free trial. And if you're already using GoHighLevel, but you know you're not getting the most out of it, you know you haven't gotten it set up to its fullest potential for your business, you can schedule a free consultation, see if you're a good fit for our GoHighLevel rescue sessions right now at the time of recording this video. Those sessions are on sale, so that's a great opportunity for us to do an audit of what you have, give you some professional advice, and even some tools and resources that you can use to fix your GoHighLevel. And if you just want to see whether or not you're ready or get yourself to the point of ready, we do have that GoHighLevel launch checklist that's available too. It's so many tools and resources that we've designed for you guys to help you to be able to get all of this stuff up and running. So definitely check out all of the information in the description box below. And also, for those of you who are interested in learning how to, we're actually going to do a hands-on workshop to help you build your AI social media content agent. I have this workshop coming up in August where we're going to literally work with you hands on to build and design your AI social media marketing content agent that you can run various prompts with to produce, distribute, leverage social media content. If that's something that you're interested in, that class is coming up in August. Like I said, tons of other resources available for you in the description box below. So if you watched to this point in the video, please drop a comment in the description box below. Shout out to all of you amazing digital marketers out there who tune into these videos, who take the tips, tools, and advice that we share and leverage it to grow your business. I'm wishing you guys nothing but success. I can't wait to talk to you again. Until next time, bye.